Oh, it's warm. It's warm. Too warm. Hey, Star, how you doing? Oh, mate, it is warm. We've got some really, really hot weather coming in. It's supposed to be something like 29 degrees Celsius on Friday. I'm not looking forward to it. It's horrible. I hope it's not going to stop me streaming, but it might do. I generally don't like to stream when it's warm because it's just not comfortable. It's not comfortable for me. I get really grumpy as well. I used to have a t-shirt that said that, you know, that the sun is trying to kill me. I don't know where that went. It was good. I like that t-shirt. Oh, have you got far with the CNC? I think it's ants for me tonight. I'm on 3, I think. We're on 3. With the little scientist men. I'll get that mission done. Because then I'm one more ant mission away from completing it. I don't believe you actually get anything for doing it on hard either. I was thinking about this the other day. That I think it doesn't matter. I'm just challenging myself, I guess. Did win a game giveaway today. Really? What did you win? I haven't actually thought about buying a game for a while, actually. There are a few coming out that I'm wanting to get, but got ages to wait yet. Got ages. The new Metal Gear Solid game's coming out soonish. There's a new Silent Hill. I think that's about it, really. Oh, Dredge is fantastic. I have Pacific Drive. I haven't played it yet, but I can definitely recommend Dredge. Dredge is one of those games that is so relaxing, but like still really entertaining, and it has a DLC as well. I think I close to 100%ed it a long time ago. I played it on my Steam Deck. It's like a fishing game, but it's not as boring as, you know, that. Great soundtrack as well. Dredge. It's a nuclear device. There you go, Dredge. I went through Dredge and I had to like catch every fish. Good memory for me. Yeah. But you know, if you didn't choose that one, I've never heard of diplomacy as not an option. Well, I would recommend Dredge, but it's obviously up to you. Well, congratulations on winning the game. I'm gonna play some Command & Conquer Remastered. Ants is on the cards. There we go. Oh, fuck off. 1 second. This one. I gotta unplug my capture card and plug it back in again. So shit. Yeah, I don't know what that error message is supposed to be. Worse than the ants. It's worse. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. There we go. Cool. Right. Oh, yeah. I was going up north, wasn't I? Because this patch of Tiberium or what do you want to call it, is
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
defended by some ants. Oh god.
Affirmative.
Oh god.
Affirmative.
I thought this would happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Ready
ready.
and waiting. Agreed.
Training.
Acknowledged.
I gotta protect these.
Unit ready.
Does the amp campaign
Training.
count towards all missions
Unit
on hard?
lost.
I don't think so.
Unit ready.
I'd be surprised.
Unit ready. Training.
Very well.
Unit lost.
At once.
Unit ready.
Oh, come on.
Waiting. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
There goes my mammoth tanks.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit
Very well.
lost. Unit lost.
Oh Christ.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Waiting orders.
lost.
Of course.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Absolutely insane damage.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Building. Training.
Yes, sir.
Is there a
Unit ready.
Very well.
nest
Training.
here? Yeah, there we
Unit
go.
ready. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready.
Fuck.
Insufficient funds. Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
At once.
My harvesters
ready.
though.
Building. Training.
Are
Unit
you gonna leave me
ready.
alone? Look at the amount of bloody things there are. Jesus.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Come on.
At once. At once.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Very well.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes,
Unit ready.
sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Get him.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oh Christ.
Building. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Oh no.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost. Unit
Yes,
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Affirmative. Very well.
We need to
Unit
defend the
Building. Training. Unit ready.
this section here.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds. Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Christ. They're coming into the base.
Unit ready. Training. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
I need to get a
Training.
guide here to gas them.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Yeah? Okay.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Our base is under attack.
Oh no.
Unit ready.
What are you doing?
Waiting order,
Building.
sir.
Low power. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah? Okay. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, get the nests gassed so that we don't spawn too many.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Agreed. At once. At once. Affirmative.
It kills the ants when they get close.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit
At
lost.
once. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit
Right,
lost.
that should be sorted out now.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Oh, what?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
At once.
Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders. At once. Agreed.
All right, they're dead.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Yeah.
You go down.
Building.
Okay. Okay.
We just need to defend this top bit.
Yes, sir.
Whew.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Building.
sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
It's interesting that the gas animation disappears after a while. Yet the area is still toxic to the ants. It's odd.
Unit ready. Building.
Right, you need at least one more tank upstairs.
Training.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
The
Insufficient
fuck did that
Yes,
come
sir.
from?
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training. Building.
Criminy
Unit
Christ.
ready.
Give me my radar dome. I need to see this shit. I need to
Construction
defend this as
complete.
well.
New construction options.
Yeah.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right, we need
Yes, sir.
need some of this
Acknowledged.
down south. It is just the third one, but there are only 4,
Yes, sir.
so
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
not too bad.
Building. Unit lost. Training.
Okay, come on. Harvest faster.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit lost.
Okay,
Yes,
we've got
sir.
action down south
Unit
as well.
ready. Unit ready.
We need more men.
Training.
That's a good question.
Unit ready.
I don't know.
Training.
I don't know.
Unit ready. Training.
I wonder if they could even attack a
Insufficient
wall.
funds. Unit ready. Training. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training.
Yeah, they only nibble, don't they?
Order.
They don't.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
They don't actually
Training. Construction complete.
fire anything.
Building. Unit ready. Training. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training. Building. Construction complete.
Oh, come on.
Unit ready. Training. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Training. Construction complete.
Give me more.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
There's no way they get past this.
Construction
No.
complete.
Nah. See what I mean? They die instantly when they come out of the...
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
And if they go down this way, the gas gets them. Good stuff. Okay.
Unit lost. Building.
Ready and waiting.
Construction complete.
Do I get
Building.
build radius
Construction
off
complete.
existing wall?
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
What? Oh, they just go back. They just go
Building.
back. Nice.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Oh, you bastard. Right, these guys need to go up north then. If they really can't get in. Yeah, they can't get in. What an idea, Star. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I got all the Tiberium here I need.
Building.
Beautiful, thank you.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Dun, 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 dun,
Unit
dun,
lost. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Training. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Training.
Is there another nest
Unit
up
ready.
here?
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Feels like it.
Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
It's weird that
Affirmative.
infantry are probably one of the biggest
Affirmative.
anti-ant
Agreed.
things.
Unit ready. Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Tank don't actually...
Building.
Oh. Okay.
Reporting. Of course.
Training. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
At once.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Well, there you go.
Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
At
ready.
once.
Training.
Maybe I can
Unit
position
ready.
some men in front of it.
Building.
Acknowledged. At once. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Training. Unit ready.
Okay,
Training.
we're okay, we're okay.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit lost.
Very well.
What the
ready.
hell was that?
Building. Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Training.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
A cruiser
Unit
ant?
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. At
Unit
once.
lost. Training. Building.
Yeah, I assumed
Unit
there was a
ready.
nest up there. Oh my
Training.
god.
Very well.
Here.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yeah. Okay.
Right, cover this guy.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
I don't see those pretty crystals.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ah!
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Double wall.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Yes.
Very well. Affirmative. Yeah, okay. Reporting. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Let the ant just get gassed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Building.
Double wall it down here.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
A base
Building.
west of the nest with
Construction
another nest.
complete.
Okay.
Building.
Got it.
Construction complete.
Let's get some men.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting.
I can build
Training.
medics. Why am I not
Unit
building
ready.
medics?
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledge.
Training. Unit ready. Unit
Acknowledge.
ready. Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
I have to destroy a
Training.
church here. I feel kind of guilty,
Unit ready.
but it's fine.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
I just
Unit
took it for money. That's
Training.
all.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
What are these confused harvesters?
Training.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Nice.
Cancel. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Okay.
Training.
They are getting spawn killed by the gas.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
I forgot I had all
Unit
these guys
ready.
here.
Training.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. At once. Awaiting orders. Of course.
There we go.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
At once.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training.
I hope the medics are coming.
Acknowledged. Of course.
Unit
Medic
lost.
reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
Our base
Very well.
is fine.
Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready.
Medics, get in there.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Jeez, they just stood there.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Medic reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Overtime with the medics.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Shoot them!
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Is this the base?
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
It's a Soviet base.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
That's a lot of ants.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I mean, I could capture the base. Do I have to capture the base? Yeah, the Soviets were not anti-ant as much as we were. The source of the ants' activity has been pinpointed in this area. Suspect that nests are in the area. They must be destroyed. As a team of civilian sightings are en route. Yeah, we don't need it.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
ready.
Right, I need an
Training.
APC or something.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yeah? Okay.
Unit
I
ready.
can't be asked waiting for the guy to
Training.
move.
Unit ready.
What are you guys
Vehicle
doing?
reporting.
Unit ready.
There's no.
Training.
Oh god.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
once.
ready.
There's no more.
Training.
Oh,
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
we got our APC.
Yeah, okay. Reporting.
How are we getting all this through? Come on, guys.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
3 warrior ants.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
We'll go gas this next one. And then we could discover what's down south. Hopefully some more ore, because I'm low. I'm lacking, greatly lacking economy.
Reading orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Love it.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
let's see what else we've got. More ants.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Come back here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
It's like a one-way street here.
Reporting.
We send you guys up here.
At once.
It's a real shame they don't give you enough to mine. It sucks. That's the one thing I don't like about these missions. Oh, great. Oh, the hay fever. There we go. Okay. We send these guys up. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, keep running them down. Three ant nests south. Okay, great.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well.
It has to, yeah, it's gonna be a one-by-one
Waiting
case
very well. Affirmative.
type of thing. I want to take this ore here.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yeah, definitely
Very well.
want to take this ore. Look at this.
At
Oh,
once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'm assuming the ants
Agreed.
don't need it.
At once. Very well. Agreed. At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
Right. What's the best
Yes, sir.
position here?
Affirmative.
Ants don't. Yeah, they don't need it. They don't need it. They don't know what it is.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I don't think my ore
Unit
trucks
lost.
can get
Waiting orders.
through here.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yeah,
Building.
you're gonna try it.
Construction
Yeah.
complete. Building.
Don't do it.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Okay. That is going to be a long range for my economy. It's fine.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Crystals
Vehicle
first.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Slightly left, so like here?
Acknowledged. At once.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes,
The
sir.
hell are you
Yes,
doing?
Sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Wait for the
Very well.
goddamn
Awaiting orders.
areas.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Get in that.
Affirmative.
No, not that way. It's weird. Oh, thank you for the
Maldorazon
follow.
Core
Appreciate
12
that.
just followed.
Yeah. Okay.
Get in that.
Yeah. Okay. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Is that not a gas?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Set it off.
Okay.
Unit lost.
There we go.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders.
I did see an ant kind of slip my net here, but I got these
Vehicle
guys.
reporting. Affirmative.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
What are you
Orders.
doing?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let him run into the bloody gas, man.
Building. Construction complete.
Okay.
Cancel. Training.
Let's get
Unit
some of
ready.
these as well.
Training. Unit ready. Building.
Yeah.
Training.
Okay. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Training.
Acknowledged.
Is there three?
Unit ready.
The walls are good. Yeah. 3 more nests. So I've got what? 2 more?
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Shoot him.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
That medic is working overtime,
Unit
man.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Vehicle.
Not that
acknowledged.
way.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Okay. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds. Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let him get gas, man.
Awaiting orders.
What are you doing?
Lost.
Awaiting orders.
Let him get gassed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once.
Okay, all the way south. Got it. Let's just explore this a little bit.
Affirmative. Very well.
Here's my entrance.
Agreed.
You are like the intel officer I need. Should we wait until
Reporting. Very well.
just move our guys back up there and wait until we've built up our units again?
Unit ready. Training. Unit lost.
Yeah, they're all warriors. They're not fire.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Unit
Agreed.
ready. Building. Training.
Send reinforcements.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah, I imagine the warriors are like, sort of like tanks.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
It's an
Training.
interesting trap.
Yes, sir.
It's firing on
Yes,
them,
sir.
and then it's
Unit
drawing
ready.
them in, and they just
Training.
get gassed instantly.
Unit ready.
That's pretty cool. I like it. Good job, APC.
Yes, sir.
Oops,
Yes, sir.
fumbled that.
Very well. Ready and waiting. At once.
You're gonna have to go the other way, guys. Could be good if I just drop a nuke here. I can't build any. Yeah, I can't build any air, can I? It's obviously intentional that you can't build air because they can't fight against air. What's an ant gonna do? Jump up and bite you?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
I can build navy, yeah.
Very well.
I could build. I mean, I haven't got much room to do anything with it, but I could have sent ships over here. It's not really worth it. No tech facility, so can't do cruises.
Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds.
I'll let those two ants get delivered
Awaiting orders.
over there.
At once.
I'm gonna go in a bit.
At once. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Christ!
Unit lost. Unit ready.
What is these? What are these ants doing?
Unit lost. Unit ready. Training.
How are they able to blow up half my men?
Yes, sir.
Or am I doing that?
Affirmative.
Is that like
At
some,
once.
the grenade guys, maybe?
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yeah, okay.
Training.
Waiting order. Yeah,
Building.
okay.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, there we go. I thought there was one more. I think that's 3 out of 4. Yeah. It came from Exterminate. We've discovered a series of tunnels underneath the ruined base. Now we've cut off their escape routes. The ants have nowhere left to run to. Perform a sweep and clear of all the tunnels and the cause of the abominations. Destroy anything that isn't human. The power to the tunnel lights have been knocked out, which will limit visibility. Find the generator controls and you can reactivate lights. Darwinia. I never played Darwinia. What year was that? That was pretty, Darwinia. 2005. Yeah, that's an old one, that one. Yeah. 3D, enemies are computer bugs. Okay. Interesting. Do they hit as hard as these goddamn ants? Yeah. This sounds to me like a like one of those missions you don't get a base. Apart from the sweep and clear, I would guess you probably start off with no base and you have to earn it. Yeah, there we go.
Commander.
Who the hell is Stavros? Wait, Stavros? Stavros? Who is Stavros?
Of course.
He's got his own voice.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Move out. Of course.
What is that, a boat? A lava?
Of course. Of course. Of course.
He's like a Tanya.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Right.
Of course. Move out.
I see what they mean by limit visibility. This is the probably going to be the tough part of this game.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Awaiting orders. At once. Reporting.
Let's just move
At
our guys. Do we get medics? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
He did, yeah. He auto-attacked, yeah.
Yes. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Wow.
Of course. Move out.
I think he's got probably the same damage as a Tanya. Could be wrong.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Let's back him up. We should
Awaiting orders. Very well.
be looking forward to understanding
move
where
out.
these ants have come from.
Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course.
I don't know what I'm blowing up here.
Move out.
Oops.
Of course. Of course.
Tanks can't
sir.
kill ants as well as that.
Affirmative.
Yes. Of course.
Right, the medic needs to top him up.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Top him up. Why have they...
Yes, sir. Moving out. Commander.
Right. Who is Stavros in Ant 4? Nikos Stavros is a Greek officer who serves as the second in command to Grand Marshal Gunther von Essling as leader of the Allies' forces. He appears in the campaign and is involved in the fight against ants. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. He's a commander. He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out.
What is this?
Move out. Move out. Move out. Move out.
Are the lights nearby? Because I could really
out.
do with that.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Is it down here?
Of course. Of course. Commander, move out. Of course.
Lost.
Stavros died. I'm gonna have to restart, obviously. I can't do this without Stavros. these guys?
Yes. Of course. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
They put the lavas here just so you can
Of
understand
course.
what he can do.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course. Commander. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
I don't know why lavas
Of course.
would explode like
Of
that.
course.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes. Move out.
It's weird.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out.
Nothing there.
Move out.
Right, let's save.
Mission saved.
Of course. Yes. Move out.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Commander, move out.
Move out.
Move out. Of course. Commander.
He does not sound
Of
Greek
course.
to me.
Medic reporting.
Commander.
Does he sound Greek?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What's a Greek accent like? Greek. Oh,
I'm doing a video right now.
that's not right. Amazing Greek accent.
Well, this is a tribute to an amazing Greek accent. This is the bread.
Oh, yeah, I think it's kind of right. Yeah. You highly recommend Darwinia. It's kind of slow paced at the start, but does get more hectic and epic later on. The controls are odd. Isn't it like blocky? Have I got that wrong? And can you get it on Steam? Oh, you can? It's a real-time strategy. Okay. I'm sure you've talked about this before as well. Huh. Okay. It's on the list. I remember it in the shops. I remember looking at it in the shops. It was their 1000th birthday in Binary.
Commander, move out. Of course.
Maybe I do.
Of
Do
course.
I? When was it released? Is it old? It is old, isn't it? Yeah, 2005. Yeah.
Yes.
I got myself
move out.
confused then.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Let's move our
Yes,
guys
sir.
up.
Affirmative.
Yes.
The controls are odd as you play a god of sorts. Do you know what I was thinking? Do you remember Black and White? I was sort of thinking it had that god kind of thing with it. I don't think many people played Black and White. It was a good game.
Yes.
You played a god in that.
Of course. Of course.
Not as old as Darwinia, though.
Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Commander, move out.
Lost.
Oh, God.
Of course. Of course. Commander,
Oh,
move
my
out.
God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, my God.
Commander,
Yes, sir.
Heal him.
Moving out. Moving out.
Thank God for medics.
yes. Move out.
Similar to that, but you have an FPS reticule in the middle instead of a cursor. Okay.
Commander, move out. Move out. Move out.
Is it one you've played? Have you played
Move out.
Darwinia? Is there
Move
only
out.
the one game? It
Of
looked like there was
course.
a couple of bundles there.
Of
Unit
course.
firepower upgraded.
Of course.
Unit armor upgraded.
Of course.
Well, that's
Of
cool.
course. Move out.
What did he get? What's more
Move out.
powerful?
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Let's save.
Mission
Both
saved.
when it came out and fairly recently. Nice. Well,
Move out.
hopefully I can get to it.
Of course. Of course.
He one-shots ants now. Only one game and a multiplayer version, and then some soundtrack files.
Yes. Move out.
I like soundtracks.
Of course.
Why are the ants at the computer terminal?
Of course.
It was... The lights are back on. It was the first non-Valve game released on Steam. Wow. That's going back then, isn't it? Jesus. Yeah, I remember Steam being the only way you could get Half-Life.
Yes. Move out.
Those were the days.
Yes. Of course. Move out.
Okay, we have lights, so we can explore a bit.
Commander. Move out. Of course.
I went down here already.
Of course.
Oh shit. Warrior ants?
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
I think it was a warrior. Fire ants are luminously
course.
red. But I could be wrong. I only
Of
saw it
course.
for a second. Oh god.
Of course. Of course.
It looked like it was going to breathe fire on me. It isn't too long, but requires some unlearning of what an RTS is. Yeah, it's definitely on the list. Fair buy, definitely. I still am up for
Commander, move
RTS.
out.
Still itching
Move
for
out.
it.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Alright, I need the...
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Commander. Of course.
I wonder why they gave me all these units.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Commander. Move out. Move out.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes. Move out.
Yes.
Of course. Of course. Of
That's
course.
a fire ant. Oh my god.
Of course. Of course. Move out.
Medic
Jesus.
reporting. Moving out.
Yeah, fire ants.
Commander. Of course.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes. Of course. Commander. Move out.
More firepower?
Commander.
It didn't
Of
say,
course.
but maybe we
Yes.
did.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out.
Yeah, we can't get this way. Okay, we go
Move
up here
out.
then.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes.
Yes.
Move out. Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Move out. Move
So
out.
afraid.
Of course.
I don't want another fire ant.
Move out. Of
More
course.
armor.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, I got some ants there.
Of
I'd
course.
rather watch me play Darwinia than generals.
Commander. Move out.
I'm not sure. Oh
Of
god.
course. Yes.
I'm
of
still not
course.
sure what to play next. My whole brain is
Of course.
sort of
Of course.
focused
Of
on getting
course.
100% with this
Move out.
remaster at the moment, and I'm
Of course.
70%, I think, something like that.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
not far off.
Move
What
out.
is this? What is this?
Move out. Move out. Move out.
What did that do?
Of course. Move out. Move out.
Yes, you have to play all the side
Yes,
missions.
of
Yeah.
course. Yes, of course. Move out.
I've done the console ones. I have to play the Covert Ops ones. I have to play the Counter-Strike and the Aftermath. And I have to go through Tiberian Dawn again, but on hard difficulty. Which I only did 3 missions of it before.
Yes. Move out. Of course. Of course.
I'm not sure about that, but I only have a little bit of variations
Move out.
left. I'm chipping away at it. What the fuck? Oh, is that what that did? They deployed a Tesla coil? Okay.
Yes, sir. At once.
I'm assuming it's our
Affirmative.
buddy, so we can go send our guys to it. Yeah, it's a fair bit. It's a fair bit. Now I have no idea. To be fair, I've got flamethrowers, grenaders, and rocket men. I have no idea
Yes, sir.
what
Agreed.
faction we are. Or maybe the
Yes.
whole point is that we're allies, but we're getting help from the Soviets. Good point, now.
Mission saved.
Commander. Move out.
Let's
Of
go.
course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course.
No. Oh, God.
Of course. Commander. Of course.
We need our medic.
Medic reporting.
I have 2.
Moving out. Moving out.
Commander.
Medic reporting.
I wonder what they can tell it. How they can explain the ants. It's gonna have to be a funny. There's gonna have to be something funny about it.
Moving out.
Commander. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
Do we only get
Of
one
course.
upgrade? I think you only get one upgrade
Move out. Move out.
because it's
Commander,
not
of
saying the rest
Commander,
of the
move
time
out.
we had an upgrade. I'd much prefer it if Stavros started shooting rockets or something, or it had like mammoth tank weaponry.
Commander. Of course.
That would be hilarious. Okay,
Move out.
go quickly.
Commander. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
Nice.
Reinforcements have arrived.
They have? Where?
Of course. Move out. Yes.
Where? I don't know where my reinforcements are. They lie.
Yes. Of course.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Of course.
Oh. From the bloody entrance, you idiot.
Agreed.
A mammoth tank? Really?
Yes. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yes, sir. At once.
You'll have to deal with Queen Ant in this one later. do not lose the mammoth tank. Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Good to know.
Commander? Of course. Of course.
I don't intend to, but... Oh, my
Move
God.
out. Of course. Move out.
Affirmative.
Yes, of course. Of course. Commander? Move out.
Can we just tank him? Yeah, yeah.
Of course. Move out.
He's crawling.
Move out. Commander? Of course. Yes.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes. Move out. Of course, Commander. Of
Oh,
course.
shit.
Move out.
Oh, my
Yes, sir.
God.
Moving out.
Commander?
Enemy approaching. Mission saved.
That was really
Commander,
close.
Of course.
That was really, really close.
Of course, Commander. Of course, yes. Of course.
Maybe I can sneak in this way. Nope.
Of course. Move out.
Ready and waiting.
Of course. Of course.
Done. It is done. Acknowledged.
Of course.
Oh,
Move out.
shit.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Unit
I'm dead.
lost.
I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. It's okay, we saved, we saved.
Mission loaded.
Move out. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Lovely.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
I want to know what's down there.
Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my Jesus.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Get him. Get him. Oh, oh.
Move out. Commander? Yes. Move out.
Shoot.
Of course.
Run.
course.
Run.
Yes. Move out.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Commander? Of course. Of course.
I think I see the difference between them now. Like, there's
Move out.
little warrior ants and
Of
big
course.
ones. The little ones die in one hit.
Yes. Of course.
And the big ones
Yes.
take a bit of
Of course.
convincing.
Commander? Move out. Of course.
Unit lost.
Fuck.
Mission loaded.
Okay, take
Move
3.
out. Of course.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Of course. Okay. Of course. Yeah, of course.
Mission saved.
Move
Right,
out.
let's try the southern ants.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
There's one more. If I run away now, he's gonna get me.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Give me more life. More.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes. Move out. Move out. Of course, Commander. Of course. Commander. Of course.
Unit lost.
Bollocks, man. The bloody fire ant got me.
Mission loaded.
Of course.
Maybe I should take this area out first.
Of course. 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 Of course.
This is what the lava is about. This is
Of
the queen, right?
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course.
This is gas.
Of
Okay.
course. Move out.
Am I supposed to bring these southern ants
Of course.
into the gas? Is that why they're exploding? Because they're fire
course.
lava? Maybe?
Of course.
We're back.
Move out. Of course. Of course.
Save. Good idea.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and
This
waiting.
gas is off.
Very well.
Medic report. Affirmative.
Should I take my other guys? These guys?
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Why is he almost dead? Which way are they going? Okay. I'm supposed to perform a clean sweep here. Maybe, maybe they'll do some cleaning for me.
Medic reporting.
You need to heal this guy.
Moving out.
Yes.
Of course. There's also this bit up here.
All agreed. At once.
There's no way a flame unit could take care of an ant. Not a
Waiting or
chance.
agreed. Very well.
There's not that.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty single-minded.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Just gets on with the job. Okay, we're coming in. There we go.
Mission saved.
Yes. Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Wait for this fire ant.
Move out.
I know it's here.
Of course.
Unit lost.
God fucking damn it! He was so close.
Mission loaded.
Empire of the Ants. That would be pretty cool, though.
Of course.
I also have the dinosaur missions
course.
to do
Of course.
for what do you call it? Tiberian Dawn.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Control log withdrawn. Meltdown. Averted. Have a nice day.
Fun Park, that's it, yeah.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay,
Reporting. Affirmative.
you can go back. Watch out for the fire ant, Dave.
Mission saved.
Commander, of course. Move out. Move out.
I know it's there.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes. Move out.
Unit
He just
lost.
stood there getting killed. What a knob.
Mission loaded.
Commander, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Yes, of course.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Fire ant dead.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, of course.
Now we're safe to proceed.
Commander, of course.
Green to go.
Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
Thanks, Fairby. I'll catch you in a bit.
Yes, of course. Commander, of course.
I'm really happy with the NVIDIA broadcast thing. The way it doesn't interfere, like going green doesn't interfere with the background. I mean, it was
Yes,
kind of fun
move
back in the
out.
day, but it works well.
Of course. Commander, of course. Of course. Of course.
I knew you'd say that, Fairby.
Commander, move out. Yes, of course. Commander,
But now
move out.
I don't even need a
Move
backdrop
out.
anymore. I can just have my stuff.
Commander, of course.
Oh shit.
Commander,
Ghost delivery. We did, yeah, that was a long time ago now.
Commander,
That feels like a long time at least.
move out. Of course, Commander, move out.
Shit bags.
Of course. Move out. Move out.
Oh my god.
Commander,
Give
of
up.
course.
Give up, give up, give up, give up, give up.
Commander,
Unit lost.
Fucker. Okay.
Mission loaded.
Commander, of course.
We have the red
Of
the
course.
fire ants dead, so we'll go back down south and see
Of
if we can
course.
kill that red ant again.
Of
Fire
course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Unit
Oh,
lost.
just stand there and get nibbled by a giant ant. I need the medic
Mission
to come
loaded.
with
Medic
me.
reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, move out. Of course.
Can I get any patrols to come up? Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Commander, of course.
'Cause I know he's there.
Of course. Move out. Of course.
Come on then.
Of course. Of course.
No!
Of course.
Unit lost.
Pincered me. Pincered me.
Mission loaded.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes.
Clearly not great. Yeah, sneak
course.
attack.
Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out.
We're going
of
in.
course. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Unit
You
lost.
fuckers. They just go straight for him. Obviously.
Mission loaded.
Medic reporting.
You go up there.
Moving out.
Yes. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Maybe I can get them first.
Of
Maybe
course.
they're lying in wait somewhere.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Nice.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out.
What is this?
Of
More ammo?
course.
Or whatever.
Of course.
Save this.
Mission saved.
Oh, you
Commander,
just
move
said
out.
clear out west first? Yeah. I hope that's it. I hope that's it.
Of course. Of course. Commander, move out.
Let's get the medic back.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Commander,
I'm gonna keep these guys here because I feel like this is still a gassed area. It's just not displaying the gas. It's more firepower. I hope it is. It's just not saying it is.
Commander, of course.
Kind of ticking me off.
Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Unit lost.
Fuck. Just collapsed.
Mission loaded.
I don't know. I don't
Of
know.
course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Need a medic, man.
Move out.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Is the mammoth tank
Affirmative.
gonna really be that necessary?
Yes. Of course.
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen the Queen yet.
Move out.
Who knows?
Of course. Yes. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
2 fire ants?
Of course. Of course. Move out.
The next crate we
Of course.
see, I'm gonna get the
Of course.
mammoth tank to pick it up.
Of course. Move out. Of course.
There's a certain attack the tank has to withstand from the Queen before infantry can go and kill him. Okay.
Yes. Of course. Move out.
It's that.
Yes. Move out. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
That's exactly what you were talking about. Yeah, it's definitely the Queen. I mean, you're right. It is
Awaiting orders.
a Tesla coil, but it's also the Queen.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
I think he was attacked like here.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Right, we're gonna save here, and then let's hope for the best.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was easy enough.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Where's my man Stavros?
Yes. Move out. Of course. Move out.
There's gonna be more than one queen, right?
Very well.
Commander? Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Shot everywhere.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Commander, of course.
Mission
Ah,
accomplished.
there we go. And we got the AMP mission achievement. Fantastic. Still don't explain where they came from. Maybe the queen, I guess, was the explanation. Fantastic. Okay. Do we start retaliation, maybe? Or do we clear up the rest of these? Let's do new stuff. Let's do retaliation. Whatever. I like. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't see the aftermath anywhere. But we could start. We could start on these. Although we've sort of done this. Yeah. Let's do the optional extras. Because we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these. I don't know why these are on normal. Yeah. Tanya, rescue Tanya. Your spy can move past any infantry except dogs without being taken direct turn into the weapons. Free Tanya. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Nice little Tanya mission.
Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the
Is that Stavros?
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece, but we are not out just yet.
That's what he
Stalin
lost.
may think so. But if we can continue to
He's
count
Greek.
on the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend...
That makes a lot more sense.
One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor.
He had literally nothing to do in this
Let him clear his head.
video.
In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day.
Yeah, I remember this one. Well, I think I remember this one.
If spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound.
Okay.
Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Any way. Yeah, we remember this.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started. 30 minutes remaining.
Wait, what? Where am I? Oh, here we are.
Commander. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country.
I need to get into there, right?
On my way.
This is all screwed up. I was like down south from the other mission. Direct him to the weapons factory, okay.
For king and my way. For king and country, indeed.
The dogs have got little balaclavas on. You indeed. Bastards! Where are you going?
For king and country, indeed. For king and country, on my way. For king and country, on my way. On my way.
Nah, he's dead. I've got to restart. When they start that run.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander,
30
for king and country.
Remaining.
For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Oh no.
Unit lost.
Can't run. Can't run. I gotta wait.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander, for king and country. For king and country. For king and country.
Why am I running again?
On my way.
Stop.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Go up, and then we'll wait for them to go down while they'll come back this way.
Commander.
Hopefully they're not too close. Oh, they are? Okay. Leave him where he is. Just leave him there.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander.
30 minutes remaining.
Or maybe they are
for
where...
king and country.
No.
For king and country.
Oh, here.
For king and country.
This is a lot harder than the other one. Okay. South. Yep.
On my way.
Run.
For king and country.
They haven't seen me yet. They've seen me. I'm dead.
Unit lost.
What's the timing then? I don't get it.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander. For king and country.
Minutes remaining.
On my way. For king and country. On my
Now
way.
they're going for me. I have to wait longer?
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander.
30
For king and
minutes
country.
remaining.
I wonder if they can see me up here.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
I bet they can. Yeah, they're running. Oh no, we're okay.
On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Keep going, you fuck.
Indeed.
Okay, we got it.
Building infiltrated.
So that should give us Tanya, right? She's in here? Nope. She's here. Yeah, and we have to take the SAM sites out, right? Save this.
Mission saved.
Commander, indeed.
Building infiltrated.
That's all you got? Kiss it bye-bye. Yes, sir. I'm there.
Kiss it bye-bye.
Let's rock. Yeah? Let's rock. Yes, sir. Chew on this.
Right, where is the helicopter? It doesn't actually say.
Yeah? Chew on this.
Wow, she's almost dead.
Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching! I'm there. I'm there.
Where am I going?
Chew on this. Cha-ching!
Don't go after me. Is it where we spawned from?
I'm there. Cha-ching! Let's rock. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Chew on this.
There's a tank.
Yeah? I'm there. Let's rock. Cha-ching!
That's done fuck all. Power's gonna do fuck all. How am I supposed to get her out?
Cha-ching! Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. I'm there.
There's gotta be something else
What's
here.
up? I'm there. Yeah? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Okay.
Let's rock. Yes, sir. I'm there.
Well, how am I supposed to get Tanya back through those? That makes no sense.
Cha-ching! I'm there. Let's rock.
Unit.
Okay.
Mission failed.
I didn't watch that. I should have watched that. Let's have another go.
Mission loaded.
Let's ignore
Building
these.
infiltrated.
That's all you got? Kiss it bye-bye. Let's rock. Let's rock. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Let's rock. Chew on this. Cha-ching!
Unit. Mission failed.
Tanya Adams. I forgot that was her last name. Yeah, alright. Lay it in thick.
Mission loaded.
Still does not say where the freaking
Building
helicopter
infiltrated.
is supposed to be.
That's all you got?
I got those Tesla coils. I guess that's why I had to take the power out, right?
Let's rock.
Okay, here we go.
Let's rock.
2 dogs coming in.
Let's rock. Chew on this. Cha-ching. Let's rock. I'm there.
Take the power out.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Cha-ching. I'm there. Cha-ching. I'm there. I'm there. Chew on this.
How am I supposed to deal with the tank?
Cha-ching.
That makes no sense.
Mission loaded.
Pull it down until it gets to here and then blow it up with the barrels, maybe?
Building infiltrated.
Yeah? That's all you got? Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there.
Let's save this.
Mission
Let's
saved.
rock. Chew on this. Chew on this. Chew on this. Let's rock. Yeah, I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock.
Unit. Mission failed.
No. What the fuck? Can I get over the
Mission
walls
loaded.
somehow?
Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Chew on this! Chew on this! I'm there! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Oh, it says
Chew
destroy
on
all
this.
SAM
Let's rock.
sites. Shit. That was a waste of time.
Let's rock! Chew on this! Cha-ching! I'm there!
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I thought that was the objective, but I didn't read. I should have read.
What's up? I'm there! Chew on this! Cha-ching! I'm there! I'm there! Yes,
No,
I'm there.
get the power thing.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Yes, sir.
Okay, save this.
Have arrived.
Oh, reinforcements. There we go.
Mission saved.
Let's rock.
That's
Let's rock.
the helicopter. That's
I'm
the
there.
helicopter.
Let's rock.
That makes more sense. Is that it?
Tanya rescued. Allied reinforcements have arrived
Oh.
from the north. Reinforcements have arrived.
From the north.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So lucky I didn't take out
Ready and green.
the
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
the goddamn thingamajig.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Was that a mine? Somebody's laying in a mine. Oh, for God's sake. Little fuck.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes,
Right.
sir. Affirmative.
I
Affirmative.
remember this. Attack it. Go up.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
No.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Is the power off?
Acknowledged.
You
Acknowledged.
you jinxed that.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Agreed.
We take the control center. The control
Awaiting
center?
orders.
The
Affirmative.
command center thingamajig.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Low
Ooh.
power. Our base is under attack. New construction options. Building.
Jeez.
Reporting. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Right, let's save this.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Let's have him
Agreed.
scout out some more ore. And what's my mission now? To take everything else out? With Tanya's help, take out the air defenses in the island and transport will arrive to rescue her. Then destroy all remaining Soviet buildings and units. Of course. That's obviously the next step.
Acknowledge. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. At once. Affirmative.
Look at all this lovely ore.
At once.
Oh, yeah.
Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Secret bridge.
Affirmative.
Construction
Agreed.
complete. New construction options.
You
Building. Unit lost.
bloody idiot, Dave. Christ. I'm gonna have to shut that down. When I can. This is very prime. Sort of target there. I don't know how they still operate since I destroyed most of their power
Construction
facilities.
complete.
But
Building.
whatever. Oh, I didn't. I only got rid of one. Oops.
Construction complete.
Probably done
Construction
a better
options.
job.
Building. Low power. On hold.
No advanced
Cancel.
power plant.
Building.
Oh, we already have a...
Building. Construction complete. Building.
God, Dave. No, I have power yet.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course.
Really hate fighting against the heavy tank.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Airfield.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Is this the one guy that's got... There we go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative.
What?
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
At once.
Building.
Of course.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Leave my
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
small
lost.
guys
Affirmative.
to do their thing.
Unit lost. Low power.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Base is under
Oh!
attack.
Okay, good.
Reporting. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Unit lost.
God damn it!
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay. I don't want yaks that can get stuffed.
Training.
Get more men.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
I need to start
Unit
thinking about
ready.
taking
Training.
out these.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Our base is under
I
attack.
can't even build SAM
Training.
sites
Unit
or
ready.
rocket guys.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
What am I supposed to
Training
do?
orders.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Of course.
Training. Unit
Very well.
ready. Unit
At
lost.
once. Of course.
Training.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Training.
I need
Unit
to get rid of
ready.
these.
Training. Unit ready. Building. Training. The base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Very well.
ready. Building.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Once.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
No,
Training.
I hope.
Unit ready. Training.
Yeah.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Very well.
Training.
Of course.
Unit
Oh, there's a
ready.
flame thing.
Lost. Training.
Very well.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit lost.
What a waste.
Yes,
Base
sir.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
That will require
Building.
so
Unit ready.
many yaks.
Building.
Good God.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Awaiting orders. At once. Yes, sir.
Oh, this is going to be so
Unit ready.
painful.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit
Ready and waiting.
lost.
No. I'm going to have to think of something else. Maybe I can go via that bridge and take a different way in.
Mission loaded.
Because I really can't. I can't take it that way. Ba-dum. I did not. I neglected to do what I did before. And now I'm suffering.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
And they're punishing my ore trucks.
Building.
I have 0 air defense. That's a good point. I could. They don't have any air defense, do they? I got rid of all of that. I think that's probably the trick. We'll go yak as soon as we can.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Low power. Training. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Unit ready. Training. Cancel. Building. Unit ready.
Do you know, I'm only building infantrymen
Unit
because
ready.
it was so effective in the previous mission.
Unit ready.
I don't even know if it's like actually any point in doing that.
Yes, sir. At once. Ready and
Unit
waiting. At
lost.
once.
Construction
Yes, sir. Very
complete.
well. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
At
Unit
once.
lost.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Reporting.
Building.
At once.
Construction complete. Building. Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
At once.
lost.
Those grenade
Agreed.
guys. Ooh,
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yak and then attack the airfield. Even though I can't see any yaks on it. And I could do this as well.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
We need to get our guys.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Of course.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost. Silos needed.
Fire,
Building.
guys.
Yes, sir. Very well. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Agreed. Vehicle reporting.
Silos
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Ooh. What the fucking...
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Alright, alright.
Building. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Silos
Oh
needed.
no, I should have...
Unable to
I
comply.
should have fixed
Building in progress.
the
Construction
captured the airfield. Not
Building.
the airfield, the repair facility.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Now you can shut up. Oh, it's service.
Building.
It was right there. I don't know why it was there.
Unit ready.
Yeah, we've got
Building.
heavy tanks. I didn't even trigger that.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
There's one.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Reporting.
Preparing. Unit ready. Building.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
God damn those V2s, man.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There we go. Second war
Building.
factory. We need to pump these units out
Unit
faster.
ready. Building.
And I need to destroy their other harvester.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
One.
Unit
Two.
lost. Unit ready.
So expensive.
On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
They're
Construction complete.
so
Affirmative.
all about. Oh, for God's sake.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I'm going for yours now.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
New construction options.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Building.
Light tanks. I for some reason
Yes, sir.
have a.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
report. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
God
Yes, sir.
damn.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Affirmative.
I still have one more harvester to make as well.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes,
On
sir.
hold.
Acknowledged.
Cancel.
Just need to get this one out of the way and destroy his harvester, and we should be good.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Another one.
Affirmative.
There we go.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Is their MCV still alive? I ask because they can rebuild Teslas and such. I don't think it is. No, there's one in this corner here.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
There's another one gone.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
And
lost.
another one. I have got one left.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll protect this like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I have literally one harvester.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And they've got another one.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Fuckers.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There we go. Two can play that game.
Unit ready.
I need like
Building.
5 or something.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Didn't even hit it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders.
Right, as long as we keep their economy down, we should be good. I've seen no evidence of
Yes, sir.
harvester attack. Aha!
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Get 'em, boys!
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Well, that's not
lost.
worth it. That's not worth it. That's definitely not worth it. My god.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
It's not. It is.
Vehicle
Shit.
reporting knowledge. Affirmative.
Yeah, only two. Yeah.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
I'm still rebuilding my economy.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir?
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Got all that shit.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
By the time I've rebuilt my economy, I am going to be broke.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir?
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, light tanks are so badass.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
There's no
Insufficient
point.
funds.
There's no point.
On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Is this the only bit of ore that's left? I might have to restart this mission, you know.
Acknowledged.
Getting the feeling that I've screwed it.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
They've not sent anything, which is a good sign. That maybe I've crippled the economy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be pulled back. I'm not sure. It's a tough one.
Structure sold. Unit ready. Building.
Because of the lack of ore.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
You
Yes, sir.
fuckers.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
You
lost.
fuck.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
these guys have got nothing to do.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh no.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh dear. This is not good.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
I am out of money.
Building.
Shit.
On hold.
Awaiting
Cancel.
orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
This is it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Love that sound effect.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
It's so satisfying.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
They're sending 2 more tanks. They have an ore guy, but I don't think he can do anything.
Yes, sir.
They sold that.
Affirmative.
Okay, fair enough.
Reporting. Very well.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Okay, okay, okay. I bet there's ore here. I gotta pick it off one by one.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There's only water down there? Okay.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
That is 0 point you guys being there.
Unit lost.
How can you snipe with a V2?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh no,
Vehicle
what are you
reporting.
doing?
Vehicle reporting.
Oh, good God. Do I have anything I can sell? Yeah.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Are they repairing it? I wish I could see. I don't think they've got any money.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Get him!
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Get him! They can still build. I don't know how they can still build. That's so shit. I think I'm gonna have to just go all in here.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
I might have to restart.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I spent far too much money on repairing my economy.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I do not have the ammo. No,
Unit
no,
lost.
no, no. I'm dead. I'm gonna have to restart. Yeah, let's restart. I need MiGs, not MiGs. I need Yaks straight away.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I'm loading.
Timer
I'm not doing
started.
all that shit again.
30 minutes.
And I need to make sure that I attack that Tesla coil
Mission loaded.
as soon as.
Yes, sir.
Because I need to destroy. This is the priority. This was taking out all my guys. I reckon we maybe just go one ore and then go straight to airfield.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Hey Vic, how are you?
Construction complete. Building.
Do we have to build weapons? No, it was radar.
On
It
hold.
was radar.
Cancel. Building.
I'm
Unit
good.
ready.
I'm very, very warm. It is a very warm day with
Awaiting orders.
more warmth
Affirmative.
on the way. I'm not a happy bunny. But
Construction
I completed
complete.
the
New construction options.
I completed the ant missions today, which is good.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Get rid of this and then we can harvest this. That's the next goal.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
As soon as the act comes,
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
straight in.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
And the next
Yes,
one.
sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At
Unit
one.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
It's just I don't like the summer. I've never liked the summer, but to be saying that we're gonna get like 30
Yes, sir.
degrees Celsius,
Acknowledged.
it's just too much.
Unit ready.
I don't live in
Building.
Spain.
Affirmative.
I live in the UK.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
At one.
Unit lost.
Very well. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
They're after my harvesters again.
Reporting. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yeah.
Acknowledged, sir.
Yeah, who needs climate change? It's not real.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
This mission is
Acknowledged.
tough. Yeah, I had to restart.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Because I
Affirmative.
invested too heavily in my
Reporting.
economy
Yes, sir.
at the start.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And I ran out of ore.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Get this
ready.
down.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
How many do you reckon? Was it maybe 4? I don't know.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
7 or 8? Okay. Yeah, I think that's the key,
Awaiting orders.
because they said that
Affirmative.
Construction
the
complete.
start of the mission
Building.
was
Low power.
to
Building.
destroy the anti-air, so
Unit
I
ready.
think that gives you the
Building.
indication
Yes,
of what is the
Acknowledged.
key for this
Unit
mission.
ready. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Thankfully, they're not repairing.
Unit ready. Building.
I don't know. Oh, it's a heavy tank.
Yes,
Construction
sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Building.
Destroyed their Conyard with Tanya. Do you get Tanya in the end?
Unit ready.
Yeah, I think the more yaks. Yeah, we'll go
Construction complete.
go yak.
Building. Building.
Awaiting order. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Oh, you mean when you
Unit
have Tanya,
ready.
you did it? Okay.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, when you bust her out of
Complete.
prison, yeah, I remember. See, that's what I did at the start, and then I reloaded
Affirmative.
and didn't do that.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I was stupid.
Building.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Clever.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Fucks.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay. We're back. We're reloading. I need 2 more.
Building.
One
Unit ready.
more yak.
Building. Construction
Oh.
complete.
2 more yak.
Unit ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Building.
3 more.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, I'm using a control
Affirmative.
group. You guys proud? Wait, where's my harvest? Oh, no.
Building.
I should have 3 harvesters. Did I lose one?
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Did they destroy it?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Make some jam. Come on.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle yes, sir. Reporting.
Okay, we're good. We're good? No, we're not good.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Dave Airlines, yeah. They're just gonna send all this
Vehicle
bollocks
reporting.
to me, aren't they?
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
What
Low
the?
power.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready.
Unit
Waiting.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
I need some more
Unit
tanks.
lost. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Jeez.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Cool. Wait.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
We got his barracks as well.
Vehicle reporting.
Okay,
Waiting
1,
orders. Yes, sir.
2,
Yes, sir.
3. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
What the hell? Oh.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
That would be interesting.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Come on. Squish him.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
God damn it.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Oh, shit.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Our
Vehicle
base is under
affirmative.
attack. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Oh, Christ.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
That's never going to work, is it? Oh,
Yes, sir.
I have a tank.
On hold. Cancel. Our base is
What
under
is this
attack.
guy doing?
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Jesus. Yeah, I would absolutely snipe their factories if I had any breathing room to do so. Like at the moment, it seems to be all go all the time. Let's get their war factory next.
Yes, sir.
We're good. Let's go.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Light tanks.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
I
ready.
have nothing
Building.
but yaks.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Like literally, I have nothing.
Vehicle report.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit
I think I'm
lost.
dead.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Our base is
Awaiting
under
orders.
attack.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Come
Unit
on.
ready.
Oh, for God's
Yes, sir.
sake.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
If they send anything else,
Yes, sir.
I'm
Ready.
dead.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
How many
Acknowledged.
tanks are they
Lost.
gonna kill? I don't know. I don't know.
Reporting.
It just seems to have worked. Because that confused me as well. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
A tip for light tanks? Yeah, absolutely.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
acknowledged.
They do. It's here. It's here. It's right here.
Unit ready. Building.
I should have killed it when I had the chance, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
I screwed up.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Stood a step, move a bit, press attack, and then, yeah. They are doing nothing to that ore thing.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Okay.
Building.
I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Just need to reload a bit. What's a good thing to attack? I can't see their... Maybe their ore thing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
That's a good idea.
Unit ready. Building.
Stood a step for for StarCraft was really good. I don't know how good I'd be able to do it here. You need some micro for it, which I just, yeah.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Might be beyond me.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Like that?
Unit
Okay.
ready. Building.
It did work quite well, I gotta admit.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I think I got enough ammo to destroy that again.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah. Let's save.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Okay.
Unit ready.
Let's
Building.
send the tanks in actually.
Reporting.
And get rid of their harvester.
Affirmative.
I think they're out of money anyway.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
They're here stealing my ore. I know they're...
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Maybe not.
Affirmative.
I can't destroy that? Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's fine.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
It's gonna piss them off.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Building.
Affirmative.
Love it.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah. I would like to go to the MCV. I cannot see the MCV. What's the best scouting technique?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Stay
ready.
there.
Building.
Because I think I can almost see it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
You
ready.
bastard.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Get him, boys.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Like a swarm of bees. What did I even destroy? Oh, it was this. What are you doing?
Affirmative.
Nothing.
Report, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yeah,
Unit
build another
ready.
one of those, you bastards. All right, ready
Yes,
to go
sir.
again. Let's destroy this.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Do it, you go in.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
We're out of money anyway.
Awaiting orders.
I'm sort of wondering if I can
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
just
Building.
scout the enemy MCV.
Unit ready.
He's doing well so far. No!
Acknowledged.
Don't stop!
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
What
lost.
a waste!
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
He just stopped. It wasn't my fault. They cannot destroy a tank at all, can they? I mean, look. It'll take out a building, but it won't take out a tank. What a load of shit.
Building.
I just need to see their
Unit
construction
ready.
yard. That's
Building.
all.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Maybe it's fast? Yeah, I'm going Ranger, yeah.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Get in, come on.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Got
Unit
it.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Kaplow.
Silos needed.
Right, light tanks.
Building.
What are we attacking? What are they attacking?
Unit ready.
Nothing.
Building.
Fine. Attrition.
Unit
That's
ready.
what this game
Building.
really is. It's just a war of attrition.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Thank you, Star.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
A friend of yours looked at the ini file. Apparently on hard, the player takes penalties to damage, rate of fire, and armor, while the AI gains a bonus. Jeez.
Unit ready. Building.
Quite the disadvantage. Right, no more units for you.
Vehicle reporting. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Almost no barracks. I will hope that these guys are out of ammo. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Did both my rangers die? Yeah.
Insufficient funds.
Right.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And then maybe...
Acknowledged.
Not that you're doing anything with it. Reload and then we'll take the other bits.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I need to see the rest.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
That's good, that's good.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Take out his sight.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Then we go tech center and power, I guess. It can't hit a light tank for shit as long as it's speeding. True. I don't understand the yak though. It can destroy. It feels like it's got a bonus against buildings in this mission. Because it can destroy buildings, no problem, but tanks, no chance. No chance.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Turrets, not so much.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Not so much on the old turret front. There's different armor types. I think tanks were classified as heavy, but buildings as wood. I did not know that. Interesting.
Vehicle reporting.
Out of all.
Affirmative.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
This should be enough.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay. I think we almost have enough to take him out. Maybe. Some of these tanks are worrying me, though. Not that we need to worry that much. Maybe the towers have heavy. It would be weird because they don't seem to be falling very hard.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Don't
Yes,
go
sir,
in the
acknowledged.
base.
Vehicle affirmative.
The fuck
Yes, sir,
are you doing?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, nice.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Should take out the V2 first.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Bloody mine layers.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle
Have
reporting.
some
Acknowledged.
support from above.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Let's go
Affirmative.
in with some planes.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Don't
Affirmative.
forget the repair facility.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
And
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Tesla coils do indeed have heavy. There you go.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
The more you know.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
This little gap is very clever. You take a lot of damage trying to get through there.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I mean, look, my guys will not go through.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
No more units
Yes,
for
sir.
you.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Wait, yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission is accomplished.
Unless
we die from that one rifleman.
mission
There we
accomplished.
go. Whew. We'll watch it.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.
What a horrible way to die. Yeah, GG's. Okay, what's the next one? Tanya's Tale Center. Another Rescue Tanya one. How many Rescue Tanya ones were they? 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Same description as well. Okay. Let's give it a go. Wonder if we'll get the same little scene.
Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are...
Yeah, I've seen this. Seen this.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer
Same
started.
cutscene, yeah.
Commander, king and country.
So it's a different angle, isn't it?
For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Don't get eaten by the
king and country.
Doge.
On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed.
I think you're too slow, mate. Yeah.
Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Jesus Christ.
On my way.
Where are these guys going? Okay, go.
For king
Go,
and country.
go.
Indeed.
Run your legs off.
On my way. On my way.
Straight into the war factory. Let's go.
Building infiltrated.
Right, let's destroy more. Now we get Tanya again. It will save some time later on. Yeah, kicks the guy out. Oh, they sniffed the truck. Right, we have to kill these SAM sites like
Building
ASAP.
infiltrated.
Yes, sir. What's up? I'm there. That's all you got?
It is a very cool little script. Yeah.
Tanya freed.
Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching!
Come on, get these things
Chew
dead.
on this.
Oh, the time is gone.
Chew on this.
Oh, we
Let's
relax. We
rock.
can relax.
Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Chew on this. Chew on this. Chew on this. I'm there.
It'll be weird to destroy this bridge.
Let's rock.
I suppose you could, couldn't you?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
I don't really have the option to destroy anything else here because of these flame towers here. Oh, I could destroy these barrels. Couldn't I?
Yeah? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Okay, let's go.
Cha-ching! Let's rock. I'm there. Chew on this. I'm there.
That did nothing. I'm going back.
I'm there. I'm there.
let's just go.
I'm there.
Reinforcements
No,
have
it's
arrived.
not. Shenanigans are not going to help us here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the south.
Set the south. South. Ooh. It's free money right there.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Am I supposed to?
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
That's a lot of. Where am I supposed to attack? Here? It's got to be here, right?
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Do I have to take these out?
Awaiting order. Very well. At once.
I want the free money down here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
So stutter step.
Reporting. At once.
Ready and wait.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well.
No free money? There's always
Agreed.
free money. Huh.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Maybe in this one?
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
It was, yeah. But there was free money in the last one. I can guarantee it.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders.
All right, let's send the vehicles
Yes,
in
sir.
first.
Reporting.
And
Vehicle
then
awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
the man.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Okay. That doesn't explain how I'm going to get rid of these.
Acknowledged.
Engineering.
But I got 5 engineers with this one.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I can sneak in?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Come on.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I don't want to...
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
I don't want to go that far.
Affirmative.
He's just building another bloody guy. Here comes the... This is fucked.
Acknowledged.
This is fucked.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Right, let's get the
Engineering.
engineers in.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Waiting orders. Once. Yes, sir. Of course.
Engineering.
Come on.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. New construction
There's a
options.
sub-pen. Why is there a sub-pen?
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack. New construction options. Training. Unit ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this again. I can't suffer that. This is really hard. This is really hard. This is my old mission, isn't it? Let's restart. Let's at least do the Tanya thing. A lot more difficult than the other one, and I intentionally made the other one difficult for
Reinforcements have
myself.
arrived. Timer started.
Commander. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Stop that.
Indeed. Indeed. For king and country, indeed.
Is he going to be able to make this?
For king and country.
No, he's dead. He's dead? He's not dead. Oh, they've gone the wrong way. Wow. That has to be a record time, that. Jesus.
Building infiltrated.
You also get, like, so much less time with this one. You got, like, 25, 30 minutes for the last one? And now you get 13? I'd love it if they could just pat the dog or something, or deal with the dog. That would be funny.
Commander. For king and country. Yes,
Wait, can
sir.
I?
Indeed.
I can.
On my way. Indeed.
Building infiltrated.
I didn't think I could control him.
Yeah? That's all you got?
Tanya
Chew on
freed.
this. I'm there. Let's rock. Cha-ching! I'm there.
Can I blow this bridge up, maybe?
Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock.
So they can't attack me?
I'm there.
I mean, this island is completely useless otherwise.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Down, down. Get in there, Tanya.
Yeah, I'm there. Yes, sir.
Right, to the south, right? Yeah.
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the south.
From the south, right? Save this. Reinforcements from the south. Yeah, and we're out of time, unfortunately.
Mission saved.
This pain fest will have to continue tomorrow.
Battle control terminated.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys. I will be back later on. For now, it's a good night from me. This is the Dredge theme. Enjoy. Catch you later.